Quack.
Quack.
Quack. The Quack. U-S-C-K. Quack. Well then, ow! I am your host, Adam Tremail.
And I'm Aaron C. Schroeder.
That is right. This is the Quack 12 podcast, the most official, unofficial Oregon Ducks sporting podcast on the web Footosphere. And we've got a very special episode for a couple of different reasons. Isn't that true, Aaron?
Facts.
Facts on Quacks. Because not only is this the last official episode of the 2025-26 season, that is right. We are going into hibernation because we do not want to talk about Duck basketball. You cannot make us talk about Duck basketball anymore. This used to be an all year round. I believe we probably still have the record for most Oregon Duck podcast episodes.
You think so?
I think so, because we were going all year round,
Well,
sometimes 2 episodes a year.
And I got to tell you,
2 episodes a week, I mean.
that's just one of the many things we're celebrating on this episode.
That's
Is that
true.
we have the most episodes.
The most episodes. Some would say the best, maybe, if you did like by mass, the best.
Yeah. We did a poll
Mm-hmm.
on listeners in Nepal, and through the roof.
Through the roof. Number one podcast in
Exactly.
the places where we are number one. And
If you
Aaron,
can buy them, we're number one, baby.
absolutely. And Aaron,
What's
as is tradition with the Quack 12, we have a quiz show. That is right. We have a quiz show in which we are here to test not only the listeners and viewers, because of course you can see this on our Quack 12 YouTube page. Not only can you see us there and listen to us, but this is to test you, but more importantly, this is to test Aaron, because we've been doing this pod just about weekly since 2017.
Yeah.
And it's still up in the air whether Aaron has learned a damn thing.
No, it's not. I've learned a lot, but
About Oregon football?
about football,
True.
the politics of it, the way it's played. I know a lot more of the ins and outs, and etc.
Mm-hmm.
Names, faces.
I'm kind of the same, honestly. I'm kind of the same.
Yeah.
I tried not.
There's a lot of people.
I don't know how good this quiz is, all right? But I tried to not put in anything that I personally didn't know.
Sure.
I definitely put in, every question in here is something that at some point in the last 8 years, we have covered.
Now, are you taking into account all of the quacking times? Because I thought you might.
I am.
Right.
So this is the large majority of this will be just over what happened this season. Just what happened this season. However, at the end, got about like 8 or so historical questions that I think, it'll be testing the bounds of Duck knowledge for many a fan, I will say.
Great.
And
I
so
mean, there's a lot of history there. I'm going to scoot up a little closer.
There's a lot of history. Yeah, why don't you scoot up right up to that mic? Aaron, since it's the last episode of the season, last time, we'll pitch going over to Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Leave a comment. Those are honestly, that's like the best thing you can do for us, just because it helps other people find us. But more importantly, we just want to hear from y'all. You could also subscribe on.
Hey, we just want to
YouTube.
hear from y'all.
Come on, little sweet tea. And yeah. So now that you've completed that small task, that small favor we ask of you, let's get right into it, Aaron.
We're just jumping right into this quiz.
What else? I mean, what else you want to talk about? Is there anything
we
else
had other things to celebrate?
This is like a.
Did we mention this is the final episode of the season until we kick off next year?
Why, yes, we did. Yes,
okay.
We did. Until
so
next
covered
football
all the big
season.
news. Okay, great.
Here we go, y'all. It is the Quack 12 quiz for 2025-26. Get excited, y'all. We'll see if I should I have some like low key music in the background.
Oh
Some
yeah,
like quiz music.
yeah. Let's zhuzh it up. Zhuzh it
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Give
Well,
us a little Bee Gees.
just assume I've got some nice cash background music. We're
Yeah,
not there
it's
yet.
got to be cash.
Here we go.
All right.
First question. What was
Oh my God, we're just right into it.
I know. You said okay. You said
Is there any
that,
setup? Like, is it set up in divisions? Is there anything we need to know? It's just multiple choice all the way
that
through.
would imply that I put more effort into this. So
Sure,
the answer
facts.
to that is no. This is just
Okay.
multiple choice all around. You get your
Right.
choice between D, U, C, or a K.
You're.
I'll read
Oh
out all
God.
the responses for the people listening. And Aaron, we're gonna need you to get at least 50% on
Yeah.
this, or
Yeah.
else you're fired from the pod.
Yeah.
And listeners, we're gonna need you to do better than Aaron, or else we are very disappointed in you as a Duck fan. We're very disappointed, Aaron and I. And you have
But mostly me.
you have until the lava lamp really starts flowing.
Oh, good golly.
To finish this, yeah.
And how many questions do we have?
We've got like about 30.
Okay, easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Last time you did like 50. It was massive.
At one point, we had 100 question quiz.
It was out of control.
I don't know. I don't know why I was so eager to do that. It took forever. Yeah, but you're more learned, so we didn't have to do 100. This is more like a pop quiz or something.
Yeah, pop quiz.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm a cool sub. Don't worry. What was the score differential between Oregon and Texas Tech?
Yep.
We've got D 14, U 23, C 26, K 17. That is 14, 23, 26, or
it's
17.
It's either 23 or 26. It honestly escapes me. It was so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think 26 is correct answer. C, 26.
You're locking it in.
I'm locked in and loaded up and ready to
Aaron, keep your eye on the screen for it will be revealed. The answer was 23.
Oh!
So off to a bad start.
I was almost there.
I at first I was gonna have a sound effect for every time you got it wrong.
Because did they score 3 points?
No, they got blanked.
Right.
They did in fact get blanked. Final score was, I believe, 23-0. I'm pulling up right now. I definitely should have had that already. Oh, God damn it.
What did be 26? Please be 26.
Oh, like I got it wrong. Yeah.
Does this count?
Right.
Does this count as a timeout? Do I get 3 timeouts to ask a friend?
Okay. You get infinite amount of timeouts. 23-0 it was the final score there.
Dang. All right. Are you keeping count of how much I get wrong?
I'll count how many you get right. I think that'll be easier.
Love it. I don't have to write as much.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Who was the leading pass catcher for Oregon this season? Was it D, Kenyon Sadiq, U, DeCorian Moore, C, Malik Benson, or K, Jamari Johnson? Now, this was a season in which, we had a lot of great pass catching talent. We had a lot of injuries as well, though. Enough to spread around. Tight ends really emerged, but who actually got that number, the highest number here?
Yep. You want to say them out loud? Oh, wait, you already did.
Kenyon Sadiq, DeCorian Moore, Malik Benson, or Jamari Johnson?
See, the problem is whenever I was doing my research, I knew you were probably going to be pulling from all eras if we had talked about it.
That's true.
And so I didn't really look at anything new statistically.
This
is just something I don't know.
That's not great news for this.
Right. Now, I know that Kenyon Sadiq is a name that was said a whole bunch, and we all love him a whole lot.
Isn't that so?
DeCorian Moore is also a name, but was there an injury in his past?
There was an injury during this season. Took him out for a good chunk of games.
Right.
Mostly at the end.
Right. And so for that reason, that's why I want to I can take him out. Malik Benson, also a name,
Mm-hmm.
and Jamari Johnson, also a name, but also possibly was he the one that showed up to replace Decorian Moore?
No, he's Jamari Johnson. I would say Malik Benson was the one who emerged as
There it
like,
is.
I mean, yeah.
Aha! Right. Thank
Jamari
you for
Johnson was
helping me.
the
Thank you for
second
helping
tight
me.
end, but who ended up getting
So
quite a few looks.
probably wrong. This is
Okay.
how this is probably going to go. Where I've got it down to 2, and I picked the wrong one. So
Well,
here we go. I'm going to go with K. Jamari Johnson.
he goes with Jamari Johnson. Folks at home, you already know what it's going to be. It's
Oh,
Malik Benson. So came in late. This
wow.
I did want to get you here because he came in late and with the injury to Corian Moore and Gary Bryant Jr., but
Right.
then just feasted, like had so many big time games, big time plays. Also had the big catch like against Iowa, if you remember.
Yes.
Um, that helped us win that one. So yeah, good stuff. Not for you because you got it wrong, but overall, wonderful season from Malik Benson.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. This is the
I haven't
great.
got one right yet, but let's see. On to the next one. Speaking of Decorian Moore, what was Decorian Moore's best rushing game? This one's tough. This one's
Yeah,
fucking.
dude.
This one I was like, okay, I'm being a little mean here, but what was
I,
Decorian Moore's
I
best
mean,
rushing game? Was it D, Oklahoma State, U versus Indiana? By versus, I mean the first time we played when they came in to Eugene.
got you.
C, Oregon State, or K, at Penn State. What was Decorian Moore's best rushing game?
Right.
I'll
And
give you an extra star, listeners at home and watchers at home, if you get this one, because I thought this was pretty tough.
I've got it. I, the one Oklahoma State, I remember being just an absolute feast.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon State was the same story. Obviously, it's not Indiana. I don't really remember the Penn State game at all.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Ah, I hate this already. Okay, so I'm gonna go with D. Oklahoma State.
He goes with D,
It's probably Penn State.
Oklahoma State. And this time, my friends, he is correct. That
Yes.
is right. He gets this one. He's in the. Hey, there you go. Yeah. That little bell will be your right bell. Decorian Moore had one rushing attempt for 25 yards. And yep, that was it. That was his best rushing game. That was a mean one.
Nice.
But look, hey, you got it out of all of them.
I did. We feasted on that game.
We did feast. We did feast. Dante completed a record-setting completion percentage, 27 of 30, which is 90%, against which team? D, Minnesota. U, Oklahoma State. C, at Rutgers. Or K, Montana State. Once again,
I mean,
Minnesota.
again, Oklahoma State, we just ripped it apart.
Mm-hmm.
We did everything we wanted to. Minnesota game, I don't really remember. Rutgers game, I don't remember. Montana State, I don't remember. So I'm gonna stick with Oklahoma State.
Is it
You.
possible that you only remember one game this season?
And it was like the first game.
This is
Bro.
the second game. That's right.
Yeah.
So Oklahoma State, I mean, it makes sense your logic. We did kick the shit out of Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
So
And
it does make sense that you would go with that. However, you were underestimating how badly we kicked the crap out of a few other teams.
well, see, that was the thing is there's a lot of games where it's just like, I could just take a nap on this one, baby.
And this quiz is punishing for you for those naps. It was in fact Minnesota.
Oh, I
Things are-
wanted to say Minnesota.
Yeah, things are hard enough in Minnesota, and yet the Ducks beat them pretty severely and broke some records while doing it.
Nice.
Here we go. What was our fourth down conversion percentage overall? This one is like, I wanted these questions in there because it's more like a gut feeling. Like, you're probably not going to know the actual percentage,
Mm-hmm.
but I got percentages here written as D, 25%, U, 89%, C, 65%, or K, 56%. 25, 89, 65, or 56. How many times? What percentage did we convert
Yeah,
on
I
fourth
mean,
down?
there was a time and place when 89% was like, yeah, it's
Oh, yeah,
easily that because we rip and rock.
it's true.
But it didn't go that way for us as the season progressed. I feel like those last few games it got tougher to do those kinds of maneuvers,
Mm-hmm.
which I think brings it down. And I think we got probably really I want to say C 65%, but my gut tells me it's K 56%.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
Well, Aaron, reward that gut with a pat on the belly because you nailed it. It was 18 of 32, which is 56%. There we go. It's
Because
happening.
yeah, I felt like that was something we had to actually come to God with. You know what I mean? It was like, oh man,
Mm. Oh,
oh
yeah, those
man,
those
starting to
Indiana
hurt.
games.
Actually, fourth downs are tough. They
Yeah,
figured us out.
like Texas Tech. I don't know what our fourth down percentage there, but I know our third down percentage wasn't great. Um, let us continue. Look at that, Aaron. You got two.
I got
You're
two.
getting there. You're getting there. Okay, who caught?
Hirschfelder, you wouldn't know what to do.
You're crazy. Who caught the most interceptions for the Ducks this season? Was it freshman Brandon Finney Jr.? Was it part of the Caucasian collision unit, Dylan Thieneman? Was it Jerry Mixon? Or was it the other duo, the other Caucasian duo, Bryce Betcher?
I mean, you think you want to give it to Bryce because he was hot for the first chunk of the season. But if I'm not, am I correct to say that this Finney Jr. kid kind of lit it up at the end of the season?
Had some big highlights throughout, really.
I'm going to go D, Brandon Finney Jr.
He's going with Brandon Finney Jr., folks. And he is rewarded. That is right. Brandon Finney Jr. ended up getting the most with 3. The ones I remember are certainly against Texas Tech. That one time that they had a promising drive, he snuffed that out. He had that pick 6, I do believe, against Indiana the first time we played, and some other one that I don't quite remember. Maybe against USC, but I don't know. I'm not the contestant. I don't need to know this. I just need to look good. Keep it going. That's 3, Aaron. That's 3 you got.
Thank you.
You're doing
thank
it.
you.
You're
3
doing
of
it.
6?
I don't know. I should have numbered these so I could know throughout, but it'll be a fun little surprise.
Great.
How many points did Oregon's opponents average?
Ah,
Now I got a range here. D, 0 to 10 points per game. 11 to 20 points per game is you. C, 21 to 30 points per game. Or 31 plus points per game.
I mean, these are Hythloday level questions.
Well, what I mean, this is just average, baby. What do you like? Take all the ass beatings we delivered, all the ass beatings we took, and then
you take that many ass beatings.
maybe the median ass beatings.
I mean, the logical answer seems to be 11 to 20.
But
And
it's not your final
so,
answer,
yeah, I just want to lock it in right there, 11 to 20. You,
folks. Let's let him have it. He got it. He got it. 17.87. He's got his
really
little.
found it's this bell is cleansing all that negative air from those first few questions. It's really
No
elevating the
joke.
game.
Yeah, get that bell right into the mic. I didn't hear it last time.
Oh, have you not been hearing it? I've been.
I've been hearing a little bit, but
It's not supposed to be harsh.
It's beautiful. It's so small.
it's a beautiful, yeah, it's a beautiful sound.
Listeners, you gotta see how small this bell is. It's crazy.
Is my
I
camera
like it.
glitching out?
Like, yeah, I'll try to. Yeah, people can see it. Oh, I'll give you a close up. Don't worry. I'll do it right now.
No, we're all good.
Okay. Okay. How many points did Oregon score
Or on average.
on average? Was it 0 to 20 points per game? That's D. For you, it was 21 to 30. The next one, 31 to 40? Or was it 41 plus points per game?
There's a world where I could see 31 points as an average, but again, I do believe it's 21 to 30. You?
21 to 30. He is going with, and he is wrong.
Oh,
Wrong as the day is long.
36.
36.93 points per game. Pretty good overall. I mean, it probably should have been a little higher. Some of those Big Ten opponents were having too much success against our offense, but hey, the season's over. We don't need to get into it. Except for this next question. Here we go. Who led the team in sacks? Was it D, Nasir Wyatt? Was it U, Mateo Uyunglele? Was it C, Amari Washington? Or was it K, Tatum Tuioti?
I mean, I feel like that's the name of names, right?
Yeah.
So it's got to be
Nasir Wyatt, Mateo Uyunglele, Amari Washington, or Tatum Tuioti.
Yes, K, Tatum, Tuioti.
K is his answer, and K is. Why is it taking so long? Sometimes it's not registering my clicks. Is the answer 9.5 sacks?
Yeah.
9.5 sacks. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Let's do another one here. Which offensive lineman?
You're crushing the speed on these, by the way. You're just
I know
cruising right through.
This is actually gonna be a pretty quick episode.
We're not talking about shit.
Well, let's take a little break here then, Aaron.
All right.
Overall, let's talk about feels about the season. If someone were to straight up ask you, was this a successful Oregon Duck season? Yay or nay? Yay.
Yes. Yay.
Okay. Why is that? Why is
yay
that?
or nay?
Just is it because we made the playoffs? Is it because we beat Washington and Oregon State? Well, why do you feel like it's successful?
Me?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah, you're
because we made it further than we did last season.
So does that mean we have to make the national championship for the next season to be successful?
The Dorps.
Yeah.
You can't plateau.
With the return of like Dante Moore, our entire D line, so much of our like pass catchers, I would have to agree with you. And like really promising freshman running backs.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, we are going to have not fully a veteran O-line, but an O-line that's like been playing within the system. They are on paper really talented. They're the correct size. I agree with you. It seems insane to say that. It seems like too high of a bar, but it's clear that's the bar.
Dan Lanning set the bar. I'm going with the bar. I'm sorry. That's where you have to live. Now it's up to him to get to them to the national championship.
I'd have to agree with you. I mean, if it was in the semis and we lost a really close game, it'd be hard for me to say that it was a failed season. But eventually, just saying like, well, we lost to the national champion. Eventually, that just doesn't cut it anymore. That's no longer a good thing.
This is the last time we can ever play at that low of a level. Let's put it that way.
Wow. Especially with Dylan Raiola, like sitting back for you. Like, yeah, we from your mouth to God's ears, Aaron. Let's also take this.
Who's to say they're not the same thing, brother?
Whoa. Well, then why aren't you doing better on this freaking quiz? Because God doesn't give a shit about the Ducks? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I'm actually just pulling from. I watched that Oh God movie. You ever seen that?
Oh God movie?
Yeah, it's George Burns plays God and John Denver is the main character. Oh, It's fantastic. You have to go watch it.
John Denver is the
Yeah,
main
yeah, yeah.
character?
Yeah, real wholesome stuff.
I mean, it sounds like it. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
Aaron, since we're at a commercial break, at this quick commercial break, why don't you tell us about this project you're working on? I understand there's a music project that you're scrapping together. Is it not ready to be revealed?
It's not ready.
Okay, okay.
When the record's done, people will know about it. It's dope.
All right, fair enough. Keep your eye on that social media. Just in general, everybody.
Sure. Yeah. You know, this commercial break is brought to you by social media. Keep
Social
your
media.
eyes on it.
A future secret project. Yeah. Okay, let's get back into it.
All right.
Which offensive lineman caught a touchdown this season? Was it D, Alex Harkey, U, Dave Iuli, C, Jernoris Wilson, or K, Isaiah World? Alex Harkey, Dave Iuli, Jernoris Wilson, or Isaiah World? By the way, Dana Altman basketball, the men's basketball team has achieved something that Dana Altman has never achieved before.
A super losing things in.
Losing 7 games in a row.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rough.
Tough breaks. How's women's team?
They're on the up and up. They're doing better.
Okay, good.
They're not world beaters, but they're at least a tough
I
out.
mean, you know, 1 in a million. It's a 1 in a million team that we were lucky enough to watch.
He seems to, yeah, definitely. But he also seems to have players that at least want to play for him, which you cannot say that was the case for the last, since Sabrina left.
Which offensive lineman caught a touchdown this season?
It was a good one.
I remember it, but I don't remember who.
Would it help if I said it was followed by a really fun dance?
No.
Well, it was.
That means less.
Would it help if I told you it happened in the Wisconsin game?
Nope. Don't remember the Wisconsin game.
It was great.
Or I guess I remember one thing because I vaguely remember this. Let's go with Alex Harkey.
Alex Harkey, the much maligned transfer into the program, absolutely did not catch a touchdown.
Right. It was Dave.
Oh my God. What the fuck's going on? 1 second. Oh, here we go.
It was
Jernoris Wilson. There you go. Good fart. This one,
I liked your horn. You did the good losing tone on
that's the
Price
from
is Right.
Price is Right, exactly. Yeah. I love Price is Right. Yeah, I just watched a clip of Price is Right where it was the Drew Carey, early in the Drew Carey era.
Great.
Which I still like. Guess who was guesting on it? But Mimi. Mimi from the Drew Carey show. She's on The Price is Right for one episode.
As a contestant?
No, as in character, as Mimi, being like, I'm here to mess with the show.
Weird.
It may have been an April Fool's Day. I don't know. But I saw this clip and I was like, I got to watch this whole episode.
Wild.
I know. Wild stuff.
Wild stuff. Wild. How many interceptions did Dante Moore throw?
Was it D 10, U 12, C 18, or K 8?
The logical answer seems like it's probably 8 or 10 because I know there was multiple games with 2 interceptions. But I think I'm being overreactive by saying it's 10 because I don't think it was that many. But it could have been. But I'm going to give him the benefit. I'm going to go with K8.
He goes with 8, and he actually overshot his. Because I knew you were going to go for a high number because you've been shooting the moon on this one all year.
I wanted to be, yeah.
I
knew it was 10.
Got you there. What game started with an onside kick followed by a turnover on downs?
Oh, I think that was Washington, was it not? U,
Was it?
Washington.
Oh, sorry. D,
Oh, sorry.
Wisconsin.
Sorry.
U at Washington. C at Iowa. Or K, Oregon State. What was
Shit.
it?
Nope. Nah, it might have been Oregon State.
It might have been. That's why it's up there. But was it?
What
Was it?
do you think it was?
What do I think it was? I think it was D, Wisconsin.
I shot out of the hip so fast with Washington, and then Oregon State kind of creeped into the back. But I'm gonna go back to you at Washington.
All right. And at Washington, show me at Washington. I told you. You asked me, and I literally told you the answer, and you still got it wrong.
You did not.
I said, I think it's D, Wisconsin. Listeners, do the 15-second scrub back and confirm this for me. You still got it wrong. You got trust issues, my friend.
It's possible. It's possible. All right.
Open up your heart. Open up
Open
your
up
heart.
your heart.
Da-na-na-na. What was the longest play from scrimmage? What was the longest play from scrimmage? The attractive co-host asks. Was it Noah Whittington at Rutgers? Was it you, Jordan Davison? I don't know why it's so hard for me to say. At Rutgers? Was it Deer Hill Jr. versus Indiana in the playoffs? Or could it possibly be Malik Benson at Washington? That is right. The question, once again, which was the biggest play from scrimmage? Whittington at Rutgers, Davison at Rutgers, Hill Jr. versus Indiana in the playoffs, or Malik Benson at Washington? My friend,
I gotta water up because
the floor is yours.
Working me out.
I know you were stressed. You were doing especially terrible, I would say.
Yeah.
I think you've gotten 4 correct.
That's awesome.
You sure?
I'm doing great.
You didn't get the last one right.
I have no idea. Can I ask you an honest question?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a detail in the definition of scrimmage that I am unaware of? It just means play time of the game.
It means from like not special teams, basically. From when you're lining up offense.
Oh, not special teams. Because I was about to say, I remember some big ass runs.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
In that.
Like Malik Benson returning it to the house.
Exactly. And so that's why I needed that detail.
That would definitely have been the longest play because that was like a 99 or 100 yard. Yeah.
Right. Because that's exactly where I was about to go. So I honestly think it's Whittington at Rutgers.
Sure back? For a sure guess? Are you locking in?
I have to. I have to lock in.
He says he has to, and yet he has chosen poorly.
Oh,
where it was Deer Hill Jr. Yeah, this is funny, I think. First of all, we had 2 of our longest runs. 2 of our top 3 runs happened both against Rutgers, which is nuts. Just we just ran fucking through them clearly.
Yes.
Malik Benson, that was the awesome track level speed catch against Washington, basically to seal the game. Pretty awesome win. The 71-yard run was that run, I think, in the 3rd quarter. It was basically garbage time already. But basically, Hill got a huge run, and then we scored, and then we were down like 30, I don't know, 5-14, or I think it was worse than that. Yeah, so it didn't really matter, so it's really easy to forget. But technically, that 71-yard run was the longest.
Oh, is that what led to the freshman getting his first touchdown?
Yeah, or it wasn't the freshman. I think it was the Jay Harris who was transferring.
Yes.
He was already in the portal, but he's like, yeah, I'll do you a favor. And we're grateful for him, honestly. Very grateful for him. Who scored the most rushing touchdowns this season? That is the question. Was it Deer Hill Jr.?
Probably.
one of the powerful freshmen on our squad?
Yeah.
Was it you, Noah Whittington?
Also probably.
He's the vet. He's the grizzled vet. Nearly dropped. Remember when he? I should have said. Remember when he almost fumbled that ball and he was fucking. I think it was against Minnesota. I want to say when he was like did an amazing play and then he almost fumbled it by himself when he was crossing the goal line. Do you remember that?
Yep.
That was fun.
Yep.
Anyways,
Yep.
has nothing to do with this. That was
He
a
got
touchdown.
really, yeah, and he was just like, oh.
He felt like, and that was like the second time in his career. Yeah, that was crazy. Jordan Davison, another awesome freshman, or was it K? Dante Moore. Did Dante Moore rush in the most touchdowns this season? Or was it Jordan
cuckoo.
Davison? Noah Whittington? Dier Hill Jr.?
I'm gonna have to go with. I mean, I just have to keep thinking Noah Whittington was the guy. So
He
we
was
gotta
the
go.
guy.
We gotta go with you, Noah Whittington.
He
Probably Jordan
absolutely
Davison.
was the guy. You can't deny
Probably Jordan Davison.
that he was absolutely a veteran force. However, surprisingly, it was the young, powerful freshman who got cleanup
No,
duty with 15. This is nuts. 15 rushing touchdowns.
I knew that. I knew that as soon as I knew that.
We're all pretty disappointed in you.
Does everybody know that but me? Is that the thing?
Everyone knew every single question I've asked so far, except for you.
You think so?
Nah. Some of these have been hard. What
Yeah.
was Sappington's, Atticus Sappington, that is, what was Sappington's best game? Was
Define
it
best?
define best? That is tough. I'm going to say not emotionally, just statistically.
Because emotionally, I would say they were
D,
all equivalent.
this is true. D, Iowa. U, Oklahoma State. C, Texas Tech. And K, Washington. Aaron, the floor is yours.
C, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, he says, and Texas Tech, he is wrong because against Washington, he went 4 of 4 and had a 51-yard longer, 1 yard long.
Wow.
That being
Adam.
said, like Oklahoma State, I think he attempted 1 field goal and missed it, but we didn't really need him to kick field goals in that game because we scored 69 points. Against Iowa, he missed 1, but he also made the game winner in the rain. Like Iowa, you could argue it was actually maybe his best game, but not statistically.
Sure.
He did miss 1. Texas Tech, he actually missed 1 there too, but he did get at least 1. I remember. I think 2. Aaron, how you feeling?
Flated.
Play.
Feel like I need to ring the bell so I can clear some of this bad mojo out of it.
Try it out. It can only help. Give us a little ring and let me get a close up on it.
Well, no, that would be against the rules. I haven't gotten anything right. I need to get one right.
Okay, fine. What douchebag blues guitar player wrote Cocaine?
Well, it surely couldn't have been Stevie Ray Vaughan.
I thought it was Eric Clapton. Yeah.
No, I needed to make a douchebag guitar. Yeah, it was Eric Clapton.
Well, I tell you. Oh, okay, we'll ring it. You said the name. It'll help. There you go.
Oh,
there you go. Sorry for listeners who are huge Eric Clapton fans. I don't know if they exist.
Yeah,
he seems like a bad guy.
Still, yeah, influential on the genre.
I prefer Cream over Eric Clapton. That's
I have a Cream record on hold at the record shop as we speak.
Nice.
Because I decided I kind of wanted one. I'm a huge Ginger Baker fan. I love all of his Fela Kuti stuff that he did.
You're just sitting here being like, I've been waiting so long to get this record, baby.
Yeah, basically.
Is Queens of the Stone Age basically Cream?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I want to give Cream a really actual opportunity. I've only ever heard what they put in movies or you just hear in passing and
Mm.
etc.
I'm more of a Yardbirds fan myself.
Sure, that's another
Let's
way to go.
let's get into it. What was Atticus Sappington's kicking ratio? This is so hard. I can't believe I just it's
You're
so
you're
hard.
you're such a butthole.
This is stupid. I
Where is
wouldn't have
any
gotten this one
question
right.
about
I wouldn't have
1926 Mud Ducks football,
I
man?
know.
Come
I didn't
on.
I should have specified, I guess. I was gonna try to do more of an array of them all,
But then
but
you're
then I
like,
ended up
"Eh,
just sticking with
let's go stats heavy."
don't worry, you'll be able to redeem yourself. But
Fingers
D
crossed.
D 19 to 20 of 24. U 20 of 25. So fucking pedantic. I can't believe I did this. C 13 of 16 or K 27 of 29.
What was
I wouldn't have gotten this right. 19 of 24, 20 of
Hey,
25,
hey,
13 of 16 or 27 of 29.
am I allowed to flex the rule? I do
Sure.
recall at the beginning of the game you did say you didn't put anything in there that you wouldn't be able to get.
It's true.
So maybe this is it. I'm going to guess it and I'm going to guess it correctly. But
Okay.
maybe if I get it wrong, I get a half a point or
So
something.
this is a rule. Actually,
Or-
there is a rule where if you ask me a trivia question and I don't get it right, then you can bank it, and so you get the point even if you get this one wrong.
Gotcha.
That is
Do
a
I ask you
rule
the trivia question right now?
right now. It has to be a trivia that you know off the top of your head.
All right. Um, name the two Pink Floyd albums that David Gilmour and Nick Mason re-recorded all of the keyboard parts to uh, posthumously to Richard Wright.
I think your question is as hard as some of my questions have been.
Come on, bro.
Well, that's easy. The Wall and Animals.
And wrong.
Okay, we got to play the noise that when I get one wrong. All right, what was it?
It was a momentary lapse of reason and/or division. It was. There's two records. I can't remember which.
You don't remember them?
It's like Division Bell, possibly. I
You
think
have
it's a
to know
momentary
the
lapse of
answer.
reason and one of the other ones.
You have to know the answer for it to
Eh,
be a trivia question.
no, you didn't specify that in this sub game rule set.
You're right. I didn't specify that you have to know if the answer is correct or not. For all you know,
I could tell you. I could tell you. Just
you're
right
like
now, I
if
had
I
to come up
heard
with a
it,
question.
you're like if I heard it, I'd know. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Whatever. Okay, what's your answer here? 19 to 20 of 24,
Right.
20 of 25, 13 of 16, or 27 of 29.
I don't think we had to use him all that heavily. To be honest, I think he was still strong the whole time, and so therefore, I'm going to go D 19 of 24.
Aaron, get that fucking bell ready.
Thank you.
It's just like the softest sound that's ever been on a podcast.
It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite bells. It's
I
beautiful.
like it.
And
Who
you just
led?
you just let it clear the shit.
Yeah, just clear it, man. Who? And it's so rare to hear you, get one right. That it's
I
a nice
know.
surprise to
Yeah.
hear it. Who led the team in solo tackles? Was it Dylan Thieneman, part of the Caucasian Collision Unit? Was it Tatum Tuioti? We know he led the team in sacks, but did he lead the team in solo tackles? Jerry Mixon, I like him. Or Bryce Betcher, Eugene's own.
I
Aaron,
actually think it was
the floor is yours.
I think it was D Dylan Thieneman.
Thieneman, he thinks it is. But is he sure enough to be locked in? We'll ask now. Aaron, Are you
Mhm.
sure enough to be locked in?
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
so. The young man from Texas asks.
Yeah.
But a fool he was. For
Oh!
Bryce Betcher got 56 tackles. He's the sure thing, baby.
I know. I should have known.
Come
I
on,
thought
my man.
he seems like a setup every time though, because he is so
Mhm.
phenomenal. But because what you do is you think about he has so many great clips.
This is what he does though. He gets to tackle. He's the first man there. You're
There,
going to try to run up the middle.
amazing. But
Absolutely.
he's going into baseball now, right?
I think he's going to attempt football first and foremost.
NFL.
He's risking it. I know I'm a little nervous, but
I mean, he could slam dunk it. He can do both.
he can do basketball. I mean, probably can,
Bo
honestly.
Jackson didn't do basketball.
That's true, but we weren't talking about Bo Jackson.
I know, but everybody wants to be Bo Jackson. So if you have the ability to play baseball and football, you do both, and then you break bats.
Everybody wants to be like Bo. Which stat is the highest number? That's the next question. Which stat is the highest number? D. Dante Moore interceptions.
Wow.
U. Brock Thomas games played. Brock Thomas, backup quarterback. C. Luke Moga's longest run. Or K. Austin Novosad's longest completion. Let me repeat that. These are all quarterbacks. I'm asking for which number is the highest. Is it Dante Moore interceptions?
Which we know is 10.
Is it Brock Thomas games played? That is the walk-on quarterback from Eugene, backup. Was it C, Luke Moga's longest run? That is the mobile run first quarterback, backup quarterback. And then we've got K, Austin Novosad's longest completion. Didn't throw many passes, but how far did his longest go?
The baseline is Dante Moore interceptions because it is 10.
I got a baseline
Thomas
for you.
Games. Are you hearing that from me?
No, I said I got a baseline for you when I did that. Continue, please.
Thank you. No, thank you for clarifying that joke. That's really good. That's a good one. Brock Thomas games play seems well under 10. Luke Moga's longest run. Who is Luke Moga?
Backup QB, but also fair question. No longer on the team. I believe he entered the portal.
Austin Novosad longest completion. That seems like we're not that type of team that our backup quarterback would be throwing anything beyond 10 yards. So I'm gonna go with Luke Moga's longest run.
Are you sure you're locked in?
No, that seems stupid.
I'm gonna need you to quack in before I can accept the answer.
Okay, what would you do if you were me?
What would I do if I were you?
Do yards ran after the throw count towards the throw?
Absolutely.
So that counts as the longest completion?
I would say the correct answer.
Okay, then I'm going to go with Austin. I'm changing my answer to Austin Novosad longest completion because I think he threw a short one, but it got ran pretty good, more than 10 yards.
Aaron, are you quacked in?
I'm quacked in.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to say quack.
Quack.
Okay, so let's break down these numbers before we click. This is an interesting one. I like this. This is one of my favorite questions.
Fun one.
Okay, so Dante Moore interceptions, you were correct. 10. That was the baseline. I knew you'd have that knowledge. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I left all the pieces of the puzzle for you, officer. I wanted to be caught. I think the edible's starting to kick in. So Dante Moore, 10 interceptions. Brock Thomas, games played. Now, he didn't get asked to do much at all And when he was playing, when he really started to get backup time, was when the conversations really started to pick up of like, is Luke Moga and Austin Novosad even on the team anymore? Because they're like technically on the team, but it seems like the reason why we are not playing him as backups, even though most of us would assume they're more talented than Brock Thomas, is because
Sure.
they're looking to transfer and they just don't want to like get injured or anything, or
Right.
it really started to feel that way. Dan Lanning really denied it. He really wanted us to believe like, no, Brock Thomas is the better quarterback. But Brock Thomas didn't do much, but he did play in 7 games.
Whoa.
I know, surprising, right?
That's a few more than I expect. I was gonna think 5.
Yeah, 7 games. He had 16 pass attempts completed, 12 of them threw for 130 yards and a touchdown, 35-yard long. So, played some garbage time, but so not Brock Thomas. Luke Moga's longest run. Now, Luke Moga's longest run, you would assume, because I said it, like, okay, like there must have been one game in garbage time that he really ripped one off or something like that.
Right, but that just doesn't sound familiar.
He actually only had one 25-yard long run really early in the season. So that as well, that would take the lead, 25, right?
Yeah.
But then we got Austin Novosad's longest completion. He only played in one game, and that is the first game of the season. He played the least out of all these quarterbacks. He threw only 2 passes. He completed only 1 pass, and that pass went for 40 yards, which would make you correct. Oh, I love it. I love it. I can barely hear it, and I love it.
Are you kidding me?
Man.
Is it really quiet?
That felt I like it's a good level of quiet. It's
What if does this change it? Please hold.
Oh, that's way louder.
Oh.
I can hear the wind blowing through my hair. I've just made love on the grass. Yeah, 40 yards is the winner there. Way to go, Eric. That felt like you won the game, honestly.
It did. I really had to work through that one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was a tough one. I mean, you have to so he only threw that one pass, and I think it was in the 4th quarter. He didn't play that much. He played like a quarter, and he just like did one bomb to, I want to say, Kyler Casper, who is also no longer on the team. So there you go. Here we go. Changing it up. This is a yes or a no question. This is D or this is you. Did Oregon outscore their playoff opponents? I'm talking about cumulative score here. Did Oregon outscore their playoff opponents in those 3 playoff games?
So
the
question is basically, did we score more points in 2 games as opposed to
No, it's
what they scored in 3?
Basically, yeah. I mean, no, it's literally if you took every single playoff point that we scored and you took every single point our opponent scored.
Gotcha.
What number would be higher?
So 3 games, which number would be higher if we took all 3 comboed?
James Madison, Texas Tech.
That's right.
And Indiana.
That's right. I do think we did outscore, yes, our opponents.
We will see. Because there's, of course, that blowout victory over James Madison.
Yeah.
But they did come in, as we were saying, really strong in like the 3rd and the 4th quarter and put up some late points, which some people were worried about, not really us. Texas Tech, we blanked them, so that's got to help us. But then Indiana really kicked the shit out of us. So the answer, did Oregon outscore their playoff opponents? Oh, wait, I clicked the wrong thing. Shut up. Yes, we did. 96 to 90. This is the only one where it's different, where I just left the appropriate thing up there. I knew you would give me shit for it though. Yes, 96-90. We did outscore them.
So that is the correct stat.
So that is the correct
You just
stat.
put it on the no.
Yes. Because it'd also be weird. Imagine if it came and then it said no. Like you'd be like, I don't know.
Yes, all of the answers have been turning into the stat number.
I'm the quiz master.
No, this is great. This is great. I love it.
How dare you?
Yes, 96-90. It makes sense.
You got it. You got it, baby.
Also, I just noticed that they're numbered. Down in the bottom corner, there will be a number.
What?
No, never mind. I'm sorry.
When I move this or something like that?
I think maybe.
Huh. Well, let's continue, shall we?
Yes.
Which game had the highest halftime lead for the Ducks? Which game had the highest halftime lead for the Ducks? That, and by that I literally mean just like most. No, I mean like we had more points than them. That
sure,
difference.
Totally.
Yeah. Okay.
Like which one when it was 37 to nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
D, Oklahoma State. U, Montana State. C, James Madison. Or K, Rutgers.
Man, it might be Montana State. That feels like that should be right.
We opened the game with Montana State. Made like they actually put up more of a fight, maybe I would say, than Oklahoma State. I shouldn't even tell you that. But that was kind of later in the game. Oklahoma State, we kicked their ass, as you remember. James Madison, we actually also made short work of them. Rutgers. Who do you got, my friend? I'm giving you too much info.
Rutgers.
Rutgers.
Let's go. Shit. Well, now you put the seed of doubt in my brain. So I guess we'll have to go. I hate this. Let's go. I hate changing my answer more than I hate being wrong.
You hate change, old man.
D, Oklahoma State.
He's going with Oklahoma State because we did deliver quite the ass whooping on them. But he forgot truly the ass whooping that was Rutgers football. That is the one where two of our biggest runs all season were ripped off. I believe it was the game. I should look it up right now. I want to say it was the game after Indiana, maybe. Yes, it was the game after Indiana. So it was like our hair was on fire, and we were like, we need to just get this right. And we absolutely destroyed them. That is right. But I mean, the other games were also ass whoopings, but this one was just barely the most ass whooping. Mm-hmm. Who are the Aaron, we're getting into old time. Okay, we're going Quack in time. Quack in time. Get ready for this. This is suddenly, listeners, I feel like you may have aced that portion of the quiz, but I'm really hoping that Aaron is going to deliver in this portion. And there's some toughies in here.
All right.
I'm really hoping it, because we have covered this. Okay, here we go. I'm very nervous. Who are the brothers that led Oregon to the 1917 Rose Bowl?
Right.
Who are the brothers that led Oregon to the 1917 Rose Bowl? Is it D, the Jameses? Was it U, the Huntingtons? Was it C, the Van Brocklings? Or was it K, the Moores? The Jameses, the Huntingtons, the Van Brocklins, or the Moores? Who were the brothers that led Oregon to the 1917 Rose Bowl? Aaron?
I'm almost sure as shit it's the Huntingtons.
Are you ready to quack in on that?
The Van Brocklands feels a little bit made up, but also a little bit correct. I'm going to go with the Van Brocklands. Final answer, C.
You're gonna hate this.
Oh no! Why would I ever second guess myself?
Why did you second guess? You
Because
knew
you asked me
it.
to put in my final answer.
You have to quack in. You have to quack in. Charles Huntington.
Ladies and
Remember
gentlemen.
Shy Huntington.
Yes, Shy motherfucking Huntington.
And then I gotta look up his brother's name again.
Oh, I
Hollis
knew it.
Hollis Huntington. Yeah, that I really thought you had that one.
I was there.
That is soul crushing.
That's
Yeah, you were
okay, though.
there.
There's
You time
more.
traveled and lived with them
I
in
know.
1960. Come on, man.
I know.
Quack in Time. Go to our Patreon. It's still up for some reason. All right. Oh, Aaron, that was soul crushing. Who did Oregon play their first overtime game against? Who did Oregon play their first ever overtime game against? Was it D, Fresno State? Was it U, Oregon State? Was it C, Washington? Or was it K, Ohio State? The first ever overtime game. Who was it against?
We have so much. I don't remember when overtime was introduced. That's the problem. But we have so much history.
At one
Are we
point,
still in Quack in Time section, or is this not really so much?
This is still Quack in Time. Maybe not,
As
deep, but we have talked about it because we had one episode of this fine podcast where we covered every single overtime game that the Ducks had ever played in.
Oh, wow. Distant memory.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I'm going to go our first overtime game. Why wouldn't it be Fresno State? D.
Fresno State, the Bulldogs.
Quack.
Quack, quack, my friend. You got it right. I love it. And you know what I also love? Oh,
this chime.
Woo! I love that chime. Way to chime in.
Mm-hmm.
I also love that to look this up again. I just typed in Oregon, Fresno State overtime. And what came up? Number one, but an article written at Addicted to Quack by yours truly.
Ayo.
That is right. Oregon Ducks. It was 1996. Oregon Ducks at Fresno State Bulldogs. First regular season overtime in history. Pretty cool.
So did you make an entire episode of our show an article for the
Yeah, I used to, when I used to write for them, I would try to double it up sometimes.
I see.
Like an episode of ours and theirs, yeah. Before I quit that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how you were able to get us snuck in there.
Mm-hmm. Which UO football head coach also coached the Oregon basketball and baseball teams, then was the head coach of the Cleveland Rams in the NFL and manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates in the Major League.
What? You go Bastic, motherfucker.
I'm going to read that again for the listeners at home. Which UO football team head coach also coached the Oregon basketball and baseball teams, then was the head coach of the Cleveland Rams in the NFL and manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates in the major leagues? You seem confident, but I'll read the answers. D, Prink Callison. U, Hugo Bezdek. C, Jerry Fry. Or K, Len Casanova.
Who was in his own right one of the central
Absolutely.
football coaches.
Absolutely. I
But I
agree.
do not believe he did all that other stuff. And I know that Hugo was a maniac. So I think it's Hugo Bezdek.
You're quacking in?
I'm quacked in.
Of course, Aaron, the true fan of Hugo. I knew you would get
Hugo.
that. I knew you would get that one. What other player could possibly? I mean, it has to be like old timey because this ain't happening in the modern era. You're not teaching
Um,
basketball, baseball, and head college football coach, and then go
I
to the
think
NFL, and then go to the major leagues. That's crazy. That's crazy.
it is crazy as a yeah.
Look at
But I
you,
mean, if you're good
so
at the business of
confident.
stuff, the manager thing,
Yeah, I mean,
huh?
back in the day, it makes
Crazy
more sense.
times.
It's just I love nowadays. You got to be more specialized if you're going to do any of these things specifically. But I just love that I could ask you like who caught the most balls for Oregon Ducks, and it's like a truly 1 out of 4 chance if you're going to get that.
Yeah.
But I ask you something about 19 what fuck is this 1916 football, or I think he
I
coached
mean, yeah,
earlier than that.
forever.
I think he was like 1906. That's my guess. I'm just guessing this right now. I think he started coaching for us 1906. Now I'm trying to impress people with my Hugo Bezdek knowledge. We
Sure.
love this guy though. We've talked
Yeah,
about
he
this guy on the
rips.
pod a
He
lot.
rips.
Yeah, he coached in 1906 and then from 1913 to 1917. So it was exactly fucking right. And the Huntington brothers were on his squad.
Right.
We met them. We partied with them.
Oh,
Good times. Let's keep it going.
where the wine flowed like Capistrano.
Finish this sentence. It never blinks in Autzen Stadium.
Right.
D disappoints. U wins. C sells out. K
Dang.
reigns.
That is obviously D disappoints. Just kidding. It's K, right?
I thought you were. I was about to be like, "Oh my god!" This was supposed to be the T-ball. This is supposed to be the easiest
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Of course, that would have been. You had me there, dude. Hey, I love it. Every time a bell rings and Aaron gets his point.
Yep.
Okay, let's keep it going.
Oh, that's so
That was
funny.
great. Which former Oregon back played in 10 consecutive Pro Bowls and in 4 Super Bowls? D. Jonathan Stewart. U. Mel Renfro. C. Kenyon Barner. Or K. LeGarrette Blunt.
Huh. Mel
Which
Renfro seems like it should be the answer.
Which former Oregon back played in 10 consecutive Pro Bowls and in 4 Super Bowls? D. Jonathan Stewart. U. Mel Renfro. C. Kenyon Barner. Or K. LeGarrette Blunt.
I think it's got to be Mel Renfro. You locked in Quack.
Locked in Quack, he says. Those are 4 great backs. I mean, with Kenyon Barner, you got 3 Super Bowl rings. With LeGarrette Blunt, you also have 3 Super Bowl rings. With Jonathan Stewart, I believe you have at least 1. I definitely should know this. I'm pretty.
Can you imagine being in a club where you have 3 Super Bowl wins?
No, it's insane, man. It's an elite club. I
Yeah.
believe they are the Ducks with the most Super Bowl rings. But then we have Mel Renfro, who played for your dad's favorite Dallas Cowboys.
That's right.
And you, my friend,
That's right.
have made him very proud by being correct on a podcast. Because Mel Renfro is correct, my man. You're doing me proud in the history section.
Those stats were nuts.
Yeah.
The stats portion of this. I'm
Yeah.
glad you pulled that tooth in the beginning because gee willikers.
It probably wasn't the right way to do it, but I had a good time torturing you. When was the first season of Oregon football? D. 1894. U. 1899, C, 1903, or K, 1871?
D, 1894. Quack.
He's quacking in, and he's quacking right. 1894 is the correct
Stacking them
answer.
up, baby.
Listeners, are you finding the history portion easier, or is Aaron just blowing your goddamn mind right now?
Yeah.
It wasn't just stats, I should say, those questions. Some of them also were very play specific. And I think that's really hard for me to remember too. When you're
Yeah.
like, who did this in this game? You're like,
Uh-huh.
But I think, yeah, I think I would
I
have.
think it's great knowledge to have. If people listening got that shit right, awesome.
Power to him. Yeah.
That's some literal knowledge.
I
And
think
we should
overall
if
it
you
was a
got any of
bad
those
quiz.
right, you should be a guest on this show
You
next
should. You should honestly
season.
be a host of this show. Take it from us.
No,
I would say
take it from us, dear God. I don't want this baby anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Cut it in half, please. Take both. Yeah, I don't think this was a very good quiz, but I had a good time.
No, I think it's a great quiz.
Who was the redshirt freshman who returned an interception 97 yards for a touchdown against Washington in 1994 to put the Ducks into the Rose Bowl? Was
Jesus,
it B,
remember the thing where you're
Jairus
like,
Byrd, U, Cliff Harris, C, Kenny Wheaton, or K, Ifo Ekpreolomu? Who was the UO redshirt freshman who returned an interception 97 yards for a touchdown against Washington in 1994 to put the Ducks into the Rose Bowl? Was it D, Jairus Byrd, U, Cliff Harris, C, Kenny Wheaton, or K, Ifo Ekpreolomu?
I'm gonna go with Jairus Byrd. D.
Jairus Byrd.
Is it Kenny Wheaton? No, Kenny Wheaton. No.
You have not quacked in. I'm gonna need a quack.
I remember the name Kenny Wheaton though. He's from my time. Is he not?
I mean,
You can't tell me that because that would give it away. Jairus Byrd.
Jairus Byrd is who you're going with.
Yeah, let's quack in on it.
Fool!
It's Kenny Wheaton.
This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one where fans drag your ass.
Sure.
And I, for one, welcome it, Aaron.
I knew that name. I knew that.
Ashamed. You should be ashamed.
This is the thing. Is
Kenny
that
Wheaton's gonna score. You ever heard of that?
Here's the thing: is that I knew there was one play in Oregon Ducks lore
Yes.
that every fan fucking loves.
And you fucking blanked on it when it came up.
Well, the problem is
this is supposed to
those
be
are
easy.
that kind.
And you said Jairus Bird's wrong.
But yeah, but I'm that kind of contrarian that if I learn that everyone likes it, then I'm like, I don't give a shit about that.
So now you're saying you don't like the pick.
I don't.
You don't like the most famous.
I know you've showed it to me so many times.
Well, you know what's funny is
I think it's just old footage, so it hits a little different. It's a little sepia tone.
You know what it really is? You've never been to Autzen Stadium. You've never seen the clips in Autzen Stadium, all right? And it's disgraceful, and you should be ashamed of this.
They play the clips
my
in
revenge
stadium?
on you. Yes, they do every game, and I
Far
will
out.
speak my revenge on you for getting this one wrong. Believe that.
And I sat there and I auto.
You almost did it. You almost did it.
I almost did it.
Oh, Aaron.
I knew that name for important reasons, but I swear I thought it's because he's a.
Well, you know what? He kind of has disowned us.
Who am I thinking of? That did we have a tight end during the first few years of our show that had a name very similar to Kenny Wheaton?
Oh no, we had a basketball player, Kenny Wooten. I think it was his name.
Kenny Wooten.
Yeah. Unless I'm totally misremembering.
Okay. All right. Well, you got me.
I got you. And I'm gonna get you. Yeah. So you're fucked. The internet's gonna drag you to hell.
Have you ever heard that scary story about that kid who was laying in bed in the dark and then like he heard this thing coming out of the the darkness and it was just going, I got you where I want you now.
That
I'm
one
gonna
guy gonna
get you.
eat you.
Do
And
you
then
know that one?
and then he gets really scared and eventually he throws open his closet door and it's a monkey and he's picked his nose and
Yeah.
he goes, got you where I want you. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat you. And he was just talking to his booger.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
like a real like third grade level joke where it's just like it's the whole buildup is just it was actually a monkey
Yeah.
eating his boogers. And it's like
Yeah.
so nonsensical. Let's get
It's
back to that.
beautiful.
Let's get back to that.
All right.
Maybe that logic that just led you to that question is why you can't remember that Kenny Wheaton got a 97-yard
Right.
interception
That's right.
oh, Aaron, but he has disowned us as of late. Maybe this is what you were reading, that energy kind of. Because Lanning didn't recruit, this is what I heard, didn't recruit his son, and he took that personally. And so now he's like, oh, I'm done with
Kenny
Lanning.
Wheaton's son. Oh, I do
Yeah.
kind of remember that little bit of drama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Okay, let's keep
Because
going.
we don't play like that.
We don't play like that, I guess. No nepotism here. What year was
Hey,
Austin
nepotism is fine
Stadium?
if the kid can play.
Yeah, apparently can. What year was Autzen Stadium built? D, 1967. U, 1984. C, 1939. Or K, 1950. What year was Autzen Stadium built? 1967? Was Hendrix ripping and roaring? Was it in the 80s? Was Devo? Were they watching some Duck games and doing coke or whatever they used to do? 1939. Was it the Benny Hill big band? Were they or Benny Hill? No, who am I thinking of, Aaron?
The boys are off to war.
Yeah, I don't know. So was it Benny Goodman? That's what I was trying to
There
think of.
you go.
His big band. Or 1950, was it Elvis? Was he playing at Autzen?
84 is too late. 67 seems oddly too late. 39 is too early, but we were kind of popping off early. I think it's K 1950.
1950. But
Ooh, I'm wrong.
Are you Quacks sure?
I hate changing my answer more than being wrong about my answer, so I'm quacked in.
You're quacked in
1950.
and down with the ship he goes. 1967.
Dang,
You could have been listening to
67.
Cream. You could have, if you were working building Autzen Stadium, you could have been listening to Sunshine of Your Love while you worked on building it on
How?
Small Plan. On a radio.
Oh, sure, like it's on the beam
Yeah.
next to you, just like ripping while you're bang, bang.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah, bro.
Smoking a ton of weak ass weed and super strong acid. This is the final question.
All right.
I would say it's the most important question because it's for 100 points. Who is the best co-host in the history of the world? Who is the best co-host in the history of the world? Is it D, Andy Richter? Is it U, Ed McMahon? Is it C, Zorak? Or is it K, Adam Chameo? Once again, is it D, Andy Richter, Conan O'Brien's sidekick? Is it you, Ed McMahon, the ha, you are correct, sir, of what's his name? Johnny Carson. Is
Yeah,
it
you are
C?
correct, sir.
That's right. Is it C, Zorak, that bug band leader from Space Ghost, Coast to Coast? Or is it K, yours truly, Adam Chamail, Medford, Oregon's own University of Oregon alumnus.
Okay. Well, you did say something just now that
Mhm.
makes me realize that, okay, yeah, because Zorak was the band leader,
He was the band leader,
but
but
you
that doesn't mean he's not
acknowledge that and
yes.
thus still have put him as a co-host.
Because you could say Paul Schaefer,
Correct.
David Letterman,
Correct.
he's a co-host.
He's kind of, yeah,
I would say Zorak
he
is.
fulfills the role.
Or is it a trick question?
Well, the trick question here
Is
is that
Zorak not a co-host and I put him in there to trick you?
but you, if he was not a co-host, then you would have not prefaced it by saying he was the band leader.
That is true. I can't lie in the question, can I?
Can you?
I'm
I don't
here
know
to
the
ask-
rules.
I'm the quiz master, man. I can do anything.
Also, the trick answer is K, Adam Chimeo, because you are not a co-host. You are the host.
Mm, I don't know, Aaron. You and
I,
there's not an episode without you, bud. Not a real one. I've disowned every
which
other
makes
episode.
me the co-host, because
With the
there
most.
are a whole bunch of episodes where Hithliday is on,
It's true.
thus making you perennial host.
Mhm.
Also, it's your idea, your creation.
Yes.
Unless you use Taskmaster rules, in which case the co-host is the creator of the show. But we're not going to go British. We're not going UK rules. We're going USA rules.
I mean, you is
And
Ed
so for those
McMahon, and
reasons,
K is Adam Chamail.
I hate to say it, because I do consider you the host.
Okay.
And while I do think Ed McMahon is iconic,
Very iconic. So
and he
iconic that I
set
don't
the
know anything about him. I just know his catchphrases.
he set the script for it. You know,
Mhm.
he is what made that role important.
Mm-hmm.
D. Andy Richter absolutely elevated it, took it
Yep.
to a new level that is just beyond.
It's true.
And can we talk about just how great Conan has always been at understanding comedy? Like that he
Absolutely.
allowed Andy such a freedom and for them to be so like interplay with each other.
You'll get no argument from me, brother.
But
Mm-hmm.
in the real, my day-to-day life,
Mm-hmm.
Zorak is absolutely the best co-host ever, because he is an absolute catastrophe. I love him. And so for that reason, I have to say the best co-host, because best is a mod, is his opinion.
Yeah.
C. Zorak.
See Zorak. Wow. And you're gonna quack in on that?
Dude, I've watched Coast to Coast. I would say it showed up on HBO Max during the COVID lockdown era.
Mm-hmm.
And while it was on HBO Max, I watched all of it probably 3 times, if not more. I was obsessed with it. And I watched it as a kid too, but it's just so good.
Aaron,
So good.
I hate to say it, but you're wrong.
You lost
You're
the
wrong on
quiz.
that
Where'd
one.
it go?
I lost the quiz because my laptop just died.
No.
It's true. And actually,
Were you the answer?
you know what's really
Looks like it's
crazy?
back.
Look at this. Look at this, Aaron.
What am I looking at?
Well, those are my legs.
Oh. Oh, it's going.
The lava lamp has spoken. This thing is going, buddy, which means you're out of time. You're out of time.
Is that all did we get through all the questions?
I mean, that was the final question.
What was the answer?
I'll actually pull it up. Stall. Tell people to go.
Oh, well, let's see. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what you don't know is that in the background here for this entire episode, I have been playing the last quiz show in the background here on our YouTube channel. where you can go watch that one and check to see how well you do with it. If you enjoyed this episode of quiz questions that were insane,
They
and
were
it looks
maybe
like
too
it's still
hard.
going.
They were maybe too hard.
Looks like it's still going, so we're doing pretty good. And I got to say, we look fantastic. We look fantastic. Got a guess? So there you are. That was that enough stall time?
No, keep going.
That web address, I think, is if you go to, I know that if you go to YouTube and you search Quack 12, that's all you have to put in there, honestly. And then the channel pops right up. And then there's playlists. There's like a best ofs that is created. There was another video that
We have
had
Duck D&D. I think there's some Duck D&D there possibly.
videos on YouTube.
Oh wait, no. We'll do that one day. Sorry.
I'll tell you this, listeners of the world, we used to fucking plug the shit out of it, and I got to tell you, it's still my favorite thing, and I wish we would do it in the off season.
Oh
But Adam hates this podcast.
Aaron, I'll just tell you the correct answer because it's not popping up.
Oh,
The correct answer, when all is said and done, was Andy Richter.
was it really?
It was Andy Richter. It was about to pop up that it was Andy Richter.
It really.
It would have been a good punchline, but instead everything went to shit.
Because he really did. He really did elevate the living shit out of it. But
it was supposed to be a gag because I thought you were going to go for me, and then I was going to say it was Andy Richter, and then for a while I thought you were going to say Andy Richter because you were really pumping up his case.
Yeah, he's got a really strong case. He really might be, in all honesty. But
you know what's funny?
Zorak.
So overall, Aaron, you got 11 out of 30, I do believe. Let me check. Actually, out of 29, weird number. 11 out of 29 correct. So you did technically fail, but I am proud.
I got lower than 50%.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still get that bonus point that I scored from my trivia question?
Try it again. We'll do double or nothing. How about that?
Try it again?
Yeah, double or nothing. If you just whip out another trivia, this will be for all the marbles, okay? You pass if you stump me with a trivia question, but it has to be a good trivia question. It has to be off the top of your head. Don't be looking shit up right now. I see you on your phone.
No,
right
I'm looking up the answer to that other one.
It better not be animals in the wall.
No, it's a momentary lapse of reason. So yeah.
Okay.
Trivia question for Adam to get me a bonus buy. This is basically how Elon Musk sells off his carbon credits for Tesla. What?
By the way, here was the gag. It was supposed to be, okay, okay, come on, you got it. Who was the best co-host
in the world?
Andy Richter.
Oh.
Is that worth it?
Yeah, and that says 30, 31.
Well, it's
because
got
the
two title.
Yeah, title cards.
Yeah, so you did bad, but it's all on if you can stump me right now.
Okay, and here we go. Are you ready to be stumped?
Nice try, buddy. I'm the quiz master. Let's hear it. You're fucking with the quiz master.
Can you name one of the two lead actors from the 1990s Dungeons and Dragons movie?
From the 1990s. Can I get a full title?
Yes, you can. And I'll give you an exact year if that helps you.
Okay. I'm getting a little afraid.
And I'm getting it a little bit wrong. Terrible question. No, wait.
No, hey, stick with the question.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm thinking of the correct movie.
Okay.
So it's not. It's the year 2000,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and it's the year 2000, and the movie is called Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
There are two lead men.
Okay.
They're
No,
trying
hold on.
to.
Stop. Is Marlon Wayne's one?
Yes, he is.
Okay. This is where I'm having a tough time, is because I know the villain. He's the guy in like Dead Ringers and the key. Oh, and of course, he's the voice of Scar in Lion King. And of course, his
Yeah.
name. Jeremy Irons, bitch.
Yeah.
Woo! Don't come
Dang.
at the Quizmaster unless you're ready to kill. All
Yeah,
right.
that's funny. Good job. I put it in your wheelhouse too. That's
I was just like lined up.
What
I was like, just like
do
my
you think of
coach,
that movie?
just like my coach Hugo Bestek taught me. Whoop. Never seen it. I just know who's in it.
Really?
Yep. Because my mind is broken.
Well, there it is, folks.
Quizmaster win.
Okay, this
Quizmaster
is
win.
what's happened.
Okay,
We've
so
had a
yeah,
camera drop out. We've
yes,
had a laptop break or die,
it is
and
back,
we
so
have
we
now
can end
admittedly
now.
had Adam's mind is broken.
Adam's mind is broken, but he did win his game and
Yes, he
defend
did.
his honor. And you doubled or nothing too, so
I
you
certainly
better
did.
have it next year. We will be back next year because this podcast will never end ever until the Oregon Ducks win a national championship in football.
Facts.
Until that day, which may never arrive, this podcast will forever be going on. So we will see y'all next year. Maybe we'll have like a special episode every once in a while. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a
We need
crazy hair up our butt. But hey, how about this? If you guys leave some comments on Apple Podcast, just asking for some off-season Quack 12, it won't take many of you to maybe persuade us to do some special eps.
How
And
do
if
you
you,
ask questions on Apple?
I do ask. No, leave a comment. Not
Oh,
ask
how do
a
you leave a
question.
comment? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, Apple Podcast.
I
That's
could leave comments on Comedy Bang Bang?
Yes, you can. They
Wow.
would love for you to do that, and we would love. I've actually tried to ask every week since 2017 for people.
I
To
thought
do
that
it.
was for likes and shares. Leave a review.
No, you leave a comment on Apple. For it's kind of outdated why it's Apple Podcasts, but that is like the number one way that the algorithms will
Right.
pick up. So
Right.
or you know what? If you don't even want to do that, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
There
That's
you
an
go.
easy way to do it.
Leave a comment on YouTube's.
Leave a comment on an old YouTube that you want some off-season Quack 12, and it just may happen. Otherwise, we are cursed to do this till the day either both of us die, which is probably going to be the same day if I have any say about it.
Yep. I mean,
Or
the day I see you is the day you die.
The day I get sick, I hunt you down. The day you get sick, you hunt me down.
We're gonna have
That
a
is
real
our pact.
Eddington type showdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Which means I think it's our roles are very clear who's who.
Who am I?
I'm absolutely Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
I'm the Pedro Pascal of the
Yeah.
podcast.
Facts.
You are absolutely the Joaquin Phoenix, conspiracy minded one.
Man, when I take that shot at you from the hill, woo!
Spoiler alert, yeah, but
Oh.
absolutely.
Not
Yeah,
seen
what
it.
an
You're not
honor.
gonna.
What an honor it's been to serve you, listeners. I consider it the greatest honor of my life as a host of the Quack 12.
Facts.
As the best co-host of the Quack 12, I would say. And Aaron, any wise words to take us into the new year, new season, new us as we go into hibernation?
Don't forget to brush your teeth.
True.
And just remember, no matter who leaves the team or who joins the team.
Mm-hmm.
Team is always one.
Absolutely.
And that one is everyone.
Mm.
See what I'm saying here?
And we, Aaron and I, are 12. Quack 12.
Yes.
And we will be covering, and I don't give a shit that there's a new Pac-12 that's just the Mountain West calling itself the Pac-12. We are still covering the Pac-12 that we know next season, just so y'all know. And my last words to you, the listeners, are quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack. And end.